Your social media feed actively serves you perfectly engineered diet lies. Today, we break down the exact mechanical anatomy of these scams. Take percolated coffee. Someone online might tell you that instant coffee causes inflammation, while percolated coffee allows you to safely consume only what is leached out. That sounds entirely plausible. It is also completely made up. This demonstrates Brandolini's law, otherwise known as the Bullshit Asymmetry Principle. It states that the amount of energy needed to refute false information is an order of magnitude larger than the energy needed to produce it. A structured pipeline drives this asymmetry, built on 4 specific components: the generator, the amplifier, the receiver, and the shield. This system allows fake claims to reach the scale of viral realities. Mapping the system reveals the mechanics behind what has become a multi-million-dollar industry. The process begins at the generator, where false claims are manufactured. Online influencers, ranging from fake doctors to anti-establishment rebels and wellness hustlers, use a tactic called cherry-picking. They dig through the massive body of scientific literature, ignore the consensus, and isolate single, obscure studies that support their extreme opinions. They then package those isolated points as emotional, anecdotal evidence. Once a claim is packaged, it moves into the second stage of the pipeline, the amplifier. This is the social media algorithm. This chart illustrates the natural engagement pattern. As content edges closer to becoming actively harmful, its engagement climbs sharply. The algorithm prioritizes posts right on that boundary. The multiplier effect is massive. A misinformation post receives 35 times the engagement of a factual post. Social media algorithms turbocharge fake science because emotional outrage generates the most consistent profits for platforms. The algorithm funnels amplified outrage into the third node, the receiver, the human brain and its cognitive vulnerabilities. Repeated exposure triggers the illusory truth effect. Seeing a false headline once increases the biological likelihood you will accept it as true later. Influencers weaponize this psychological loop alongside the Dunning-Kruger effect, projecting absolute certainty where science is nuanced. They stoke anxiety by labeling everyday foods as toxic, creating a state of panic so they can sell you their specific miracle cure. That brings us to the fourth and final component, the shield. This represents the regulatory bodies that consistently fail to protect the public from these scams. Organizations like India's FSSAI and equivalent agencies in the United States operate on legacy frameworks. They are structurally designed to regulate physical products, inspecting tangible labels and packaging, not to police ambient digital influence or algorithmically distributed claims. Because of this misaligned legal architecture, influencers operate in a total regulatory void. They pocket tens of thousands of dollars a month in supplement sales, hiding medical claims behind the legal defense of posting lifestyle content. When this entire pipeline runs at maximum capacity, the real-world fallout is severe. During the COVID-19 pandemic, a viral piece of misinformation claimed that highly concentrated alcohol could disinfect the body. Acting on that false advice, over 800 people died from drinking methanol. Beyond infectious diseases, cancer patients who refuse scientifically backed treatments in favor of online alternative remedies suffer a mortality rate 2.5 times higher than those who follow clinical care. This graph illustrates the broader cost of that constant bombardment. In just a 2-year span, public confidence in actual medical professionals dropped by 10%. The most immediate defense against this machine is media literacy, which can be broken down using the Mayo Clinic's framework for spotting fake health information. They recommend running a simple 4-part check on any claim. First, look out for fear tactics meant to make you panic. Second, see if the creator positions themselves against a supposedly corrupt medical establishment. Third, check if they are promising an impossibly simple miracle cure. And finally, look for the hidden checkout link. Nutrition science is uniquely vulnerable to online manipulation, but by identifying the components of the pipeline, you can recognize the mechanics behind the illusion.